What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Grillin' with Ted. I'm your host, Jeff. Sonder is an alternative R&B group made up of producers, Atu and Deepat, and vocalist Brent Fiza. This is the first time I've ever heard of these people, and this video is brought to you today by this wonderful commenter right there, Christopher Lewis, L-U-I-S. Chris Chan. He wanted to know how to make the album cover for Sonder Too Fast. If you're new here, usually I'd go through the discography. They only have one album right now. They only have one album right now. It's called Intro, and that song is off of Intro, and it's the single cover of Too Fast. Mr. Christopher wanted me to dissect this and figure out how they did it. I'm still trying to figure it out because I understand the effects and stuff, but I don't know what the fuck the picture is that they used. Like, it's the best thing that I could think of was a sunset, but I don't have many pictures of sunsets on my person, so I went with the closest thing that I could. But I can tell you how to get the effect and the braille. So without further ado, let's blow this popsicle stand. So first things first, I started with the closest thing I could think of to a sunset that I have, and it's just like an overlook. Since I wanted the black of the background with my image, I inverted the colors, and then since I didn't like the shit brown effect that I was going with, I went to the hue and saturation panel, and I switched the hue a little bit so it was more of a green instead of shit brown, you know? This is how you get the classic like narrow pixel strip effect, where what you want to do is take the select tool, the box select tool, and pick the place that you want the drop to start, and make sure it is extremely thin. You want a very, very, very thin line. Like, you can't even see the end of, you can't even see the box. It just looks like a straight line. So then you'd copy that, and then literally all you do is just click and drag and bring it down while leaving the top, and then you have a nice little pixelated, like a printer fucked up as it was trying to print something out. That's what it looks like, and I think that's pretty. It's a cool trope. I've known about this for a while. I have not seen many people implement this, but good on Sonder. I wish they would have went with that for the album cover though. You're gonna go to a braille translator, and this is kind of the part that's a little annoying. I wonder what we're gonna type in here. Now, unless Adobe completely overhauled their shit, you can't put braille into Photoshop text, which is upsetting. But there's a somewhat easy workaround for it. Screenshot the image. If you don't know how to do that, on Windows, because I'm a fucking Windows boy for life, on the top right of your keypad, this is in real life, on the top right of your keyboard, next to the delete button, 95% of the time, to the left of it, there's a button that says print screen, PRNTSCRN, and if it's orange like mine, you have to hit the FN key. So hit FN key and the print screen, and then tap the Windows button, and then that is how you screenshot. I have multiple computers, and my other one doesn't have that, so you can just hit the Windows button and the print screen option, and then it allows you to have a copy of the image. So that's pretty dope if you don't know that. And then what I do is I bring it into Photoshop, and since braille is essentially just circles, I go to the paint tool, and then I select the brush size that's about the same size as braille. And then I just click it, and then it creates a braille dot, which is pretty dope. And then after doing that, you have the braille, and it's in a working image that you can fuck with. Hi, Adobe, if you're out there listening, thank you for making this. I appreciate it, but can you please not make it so expensive? And can you add braille into the workings of the machine? Because I think a lot more people need to work with braille. It's a cool font, a writing font. And after you paint the dots, you can scale it, change the color, and then finally, last but not least, add a little bit of grain. Not too much, just a little bit of grain. Slap my salami, you're done. It's wild, bro. Thank you, Chris. I would have never known about Sonder. I would have never known about this fantastic album cover if no one ever told me about this. So this is for you, Christopher Weston Chandler. I've been watching the Chris Chan documentary, the fucking the 35 part one. Holy shit, that is wild, bro. That poor guy. Oh my god. Well, then again, he is very racist and sexist and homophobic. So it's an interesting story. If you're in quarantine right now, watch this video first. Finish this video, and then go watch the Chris Chan series. This guy that did it 35 parts, 40 minutes each, and it's like so much material. Oh my god, it's fuck. Tiger King, get the fuck out of my face. Christian Weston Chandler is the new fucking quarantine dream this season. All right, I'll stop rambling. Thank you. If you have any album covers that you'd want me to recreate, please let me know in this tutorial style fashion for the internet to see. I like doing them, especially when people suggest me to do them, because I think it's cool, because it's a one-on-one viewer interaction. If everything's done, if you've rasterized your layers and you wash your hands after taking a shit, then you're good to go. Have a pleasant day.